Hello everybody, this podcast is about the book. I'm gonna talk about The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, a novel written in 1820 by Washington Irving. This novel is from the genre of terror and romanticism. I'm Andres Acosta, a student of Skills 5 in Central Colombo Americano. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow tells the story of Ichabod Crane, a teacher from Connecticut. Ichabod arrived to Sleepy Hollow, New York in 1784 to teach children. Sleepy Hollow is a place known for its ghosts and haunted atmosphere. People say that in Sleepy Hollow appears a soldier who was beheaded in a war in the history of the United States. In the War of Independence, the soldier's body was buried next to the church, and for that reason, the soldier appeared at night. Ichabod was a good teacher. He didn't earn much money, but he earned enough to survive. Ichabod taught many women. Among them was Katrina, a very beautiful woman with money, predicted by many men, and Ichabod Crane will not be the exception. In addition to falling in love with her, he fell in love with the lands that she had, virgin lands where he could get everything. He wanted to marry her and have many children. But Brum Bones appeared, a respected man in the town with good physical condition, a man seen as a hero for his many achievements. Brum Bones also showed interest in Katrina, and Ichabod, seeing Bones' interest in her, visited Katrina more often to be closer to her. One day, a messenger delivered a letter to Ichabod. It was the invitation to a dance night at Katrina's house. Ichabod went to the meeting with a very elegant suite that impressed everyone. Brum Bones watched him and was full of envy. He watched as the teacher danced with Katrina. To impress the attendees, Ichabod and Brum Bones told ghost stories. Among them was the story of the Headless Horseman, a horseman who disappeared people eventually. The meeting ended and everyone went home in their floats. Ichabod didn't achieve his goal with Katrina, and he went home sad and alone. Ichabod rode his horse in the middle of the forest, and little by little he entered to the darkness, losing his way to the exit. Ichabod felt the presence and stopped his horse. He saw a rider, a large and sinister presence staring at him. Ichabod passed by and left him behind. But in an instant the rider appeared again in his path. The rider approached Ichabod and threw his head. After that, the teacher disappeared and his horse arrived to the farm, stunned, anxious, and eager to eat. Days later, the people went to look for Ichabod, but only they found a broken pumpkin and the teacher's head. What happened with Ichabod? No one knows. Some people said he was disappeared by the ghost. Others said that Brum Bones used a custom from the Headless Horseman to attack Ichabod. Another said that Ichabod escaped from the village to start a new life. What happened with Ichabod? You can discover it in the second part of this great novel. What do you think about this book? I think it's a great novel. It's a cliffhanger and I recommend it. Do you know that the series Sleepy Hollow was based on the novel from Washington Irving? But the creators of that series include characters from Rip Van Winkle, another novel from Washington. I think that Washington Irving's novels are fantastic. He wrote The Creole Village and The Field of Waterloo, I can't put them down. Those books are a real page turner. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for listening and see you soon.